Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Livia Stasyakna dengan NPM 2313053099. In this video, I will critically analyze the teaching practice video for a 5th grade elementary school class focusing of topic of identitas diri or self-identity. The video was published on YouTube by Apriliani Saputri S. And then I will break down my analysis into 5 pedagogical aspects. The first one is opening activity atau apresiasi dan motivasi. For the teacher, Miss April, start the class enthusiastically pada menit ke-1:53. She used a great ice-breaking technique called tepuk fokus to grab the student attention and motivate them before checking attendance. Namun kritikan saya di bagian ini yaitu the teacher immediately jumps into the main topic at di menit ke-2:02 without doing a clear perception. She didn't really connect the previous lesson to the new one, and she also forgot the explicitly states the learning objective atau tujuan pembelajaran to the student at the beginning. Lalu yang kedua yaitu core activity atau metode dan pendekatan mengajar. The teacher used a highly student-centered approach through collaborative group work. Nah, starting at menit 4:09, the teacher divide the student into group of 4 and give them a project to fill out their identity cards. This is a great method because the students are actively tidak hanya mendengarkan ceramah guru, but they are communicating and writing. And then yang ketiga yaitu material mastery atau penguasaan konten. For the third aspect, material mastery, the teacher explanation is very structured and easy for 5th grade to grasp. Di menit ke-2:29, she explained the identity is not just about names, but also include a religion and regional language. What I really appreciate is how she integrates character education here. She emphasized the value of tolerance, teaching them to respect each other despite different backgrounds. There were no obvious misconceptions in her explanation. Lalu yang keempat yaitu learning media atau pemanfaatan teknologi. The teacher used a physical printed media. Di menit ke-4:26, she distributes printed identity cards and emoji stickers. While this is a creative and interactive, the teacher admits she could not print to actual photo of the student. So she replaced them with emojis. From a critical standpoint, asking students to draw their own face might add more personal value than using random emojis. Furthermore, the teacher didn't use any digital tools like a projector, PowerPoint, or an animated video, which could have made the lesson more visually appealing. And then yang terakhir yaitu formative assessment dan feedback atau assessment dan umpan balik. The teacher does an excellent job monitoring the student. She walks around the classroom to check their understanding. For example, di menit ke-7:05, she provides a direct feedback when a student is confused about writing their birthplace, helping them discussing between their village Ciburuluk and their regency Lebak. Moreover, di menit ke-10:44, she conducts an oral assessment by having the student present their identity and future goals atau cita-cita in front of the class. She gives positive verbal feedback which builds their confidence. Baik, sekian analisis kritis dari saya. Saya tutup. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.